is Angel Reese tie game 29 seconds ago in frustration, slapping a coach's clipboard. It's just going to be ignored because it's Angel Reese. Because it's with passion with Angel Reese, it's acts like a white teenager. And let's be real, it was a foul. It was a soft foul, but it was a foul.
Did Angel Reese just cross the line on live TV? With just seconds left in a tied game, tensions exploded as Reese slapped a clipboard out of the assistant coach's hands. Fans and critics are now asking, has her fiery passion turned into a pattern of destructive behavior? And what does this mean for the Chicago Sky's future? Stay tuned as we unravel how this shocking moment could redefine her standing in the WNBA and what her coach's silence says about the team culture. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great! Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. It was the final moments of the Chicago Sky vs. Washington Mystics game, tied at 77. The tension on the court was electric, but what no one expected was what happened on the sidelines. Angel Reese
is going to be remembered for nothing more, nothing less than this. Look, it's social media discourse. She's a white teenage boy. She got called a white teenage boy by credentialed media. Let's not forget that. Let's never forget that. It is going to be remembered for nothing more than this. It's the only thing people are going to remember.
Frustrated and emotional, knocked a clipboard straight out of assistant coach Ann Crosby's hands. The room froze. Fans watching at home? Stunned. It wasn't just the action itself that got everyone talking. After all, outbursts in sports aren't rare, but the timing and the target. On paper, Crosby isn't just an assistant. She's the vice president of basketball operations. This wasn't just a swipe at her clipboard. It felt like a swipe at authority. People are divided. Some say this is vintage Reese, passionate, unfiltered, a player who wears her emotions as boldly as her jersey. But others think this crossed a line.
Is Angel Reese tie game 29 seconds ago in frustration, slapping a coach's clipboard. It's just going to be ignored because it's Angel Reese. Because it's with passion with Angel Reese, it's acts like a white teenager. And let's be real, it was a foul. It was a soft foul, but it was a foul.
This is a player who has built her brand as a role model for young basketball fans, someone who relishes the spotlight and the pressure that comes with it. Yet moments like this make you wonder, is the pressure starting to take a toll? This isn't the first time we've seen her emotions boil over, whether on the court, in the tunnel after games, or even in press conferences. She thrives on intensity, but how much is too much?
And it was a bad call by Angel Reese late in that game. So Angel Reese convinced Tyler Marsh to challenge a call. You've got to talk about it because, let's be real, there were people in the media. There was the actual media talking about it when it's Caitlin Clark. And
what made this incident even more explosive was the aftermath, or lack of one. Head coach Tyler Marsh just stood there. No instant reaction, no disciplinary action. From someone who's known for running a tight ship, his silence spoke volumes. Is this a case of protecting his star, or did he simply freeze, unsure how to react? Fans quickly noticed, and social media lit up with debates. Everything from Reese's behavior to Marsh's leadership style, and even WNBA management as a whole. And here's where things get more complicated. Other players have been penalized for less in this league, but it seems like Reese got a pass.
That was never going to be overturned. And what ended up happening was they lost one of their timeouts. I also think the frustration slap on the clipboard is nothing. It's nothing. But again, it's just one of those things that...
Is it her star power? Or is this part of a larger problem with how the league handles its stars? Regardless, this incident has left everyone asking, is Reese's fire a feature or a flaw? Tyler Marsh has built his reputation on accountability. As head coach of the Chicago Sky, he's been praised for fostering a culture based on discipline and mutual respect. He modeled his philosophy after legendary coaches like Phil Jackson and Becky Hammon, who were known for one key thing: they never let anyone, not even stars, slide. So, when Angel Reese's outburst happened, everyone expected Marsh to step in. Instead, nothing. No immediate action, no public comment. The silence was deafening, and it left his leadership under fire. Imagine what this does to the team. One of your big players disrespects a key figure in your organization, and the coach says nothing. How do you, as a teammate, process that? This is where cracks begin to form. Trust between players and coaches runs deep. It's what championship teams are built on. If players believe Marsh is letting Reese off the hook because of her star power, they're going to wonder what rules really exist. That kind of environment is toxic in any sport, but especially for a Chicago Sky team that's already struggling this season. Their 6-13 record says it all. The Sky can't afford drama. Marsh came in with the goal of creating a championship environment, but moments like this test whether that's anything more than words. And it's not just about this team. Fans are starting to wonder if the WNBA as a whole is prioritizing its biggest names over maintaining professionalism. Other players have faced suspensions for less, while Reese appears to have walked away without even a slap on the wrist. That's where a double standard begins to form, and it's a dangerous precedent to set, both for the league and the players coming up.
Which meant they didn't get a timeout to tie the game with 3 seconds to go. Realistically, it was just a bad call. The better she is, the better the Sky are going to be. That's going to help the Chicago Sky long term. The better Angel Reese is, the better it's going to be for the Sky, regardless of what you think about Angel Reese.
Then there's the Caitlin Clark comparison everyone keeps making. Clark matches Reese's intensity, but channels it differently. Her leadership feels calculated, deliberate. Reese, in contrast, lets the emotions flow unchecked, and people are noticing the difference. Marsh's decision, or lack of one, may define his career. If he doesn't hold Reese accountable, his credibility as a leader may not recover. For now, all eyes are on Chicago, and this story, it's far from over. Angel Reese might be standing at a crossroads right now. This isn't just another dramatic moment in a tense game. This could define how fans, teammates, and even the league see her moving forward. Will she use this as a wake-up call to grow into the leader she claims to be? Or will this become yet another incident in a growing list of frustrations? As for Coach Tyler Marsh, his silence isn't just about one situation, it's a test of his authority. If he can't enforce accountability now, what's next for the Chicago Sky? Fans can only wait and see.